now we're gonna have some fun. I may or may not have, I think I did mention, Amanda's on vacation right now, so she will not be joining us, but we're still gonna have some fun with some Ace Attorney. I'm probably not gonna be as intense with all the voices, because my throat's been not super great. Oh, thank you. Bungo Stray Dogs. You watch it? Yazzie. Here, I'm gonna make some room for my cat to jump up. Excuse me. Alright, let's continue. Yes. December 27th, 2:11 p.m., Wright and Company Law Offices.
What was Mr. Edgeworth talking about?
A memory of a crime that I committed. A memory of murder.
Do you really think Mr. Edgeworth killed?
I don't believe it. Not Edgeworth. Some painful memory has been troubling him recently. But he'd never take someone's life. Never.
Nick?
Yo! How's everyone doing? Larry! Okay. Sorry, guys. I can't do voices today. I can't do voices today with my throat, but... Oh, you read the manga! Nice! I, started watching it on Crunchyroll, but in the US, Crunchyroll only has the, dubbed version in French. This is gonna sound so pretentious. But I speak French, so I would watch the dubbed version in French to help, like, practice French. What do you think of my performance today? We love Larry. C'est très bien, merci. I had him swooning in the aisles, huh, Maya?
Swooning? Me?
Oh, this is hard. Oh yes, I do remember feeling faint. That was not from your performance, Larry. I'm sorry. Right on. Tell me the truth. It was like love at first sight, right? Why would it be like that? Right, Nick? Huh? Me? Well, maybe my heart skipped a beat or two. Larry looks so disappointed. I think you can do better than that. Come on, I saved Edgeworth in there, dude. Edgy! You guys should be bowing before me. Yeah, bow before your hero. Oh, Larry. Larry, you really helped out in the trial today.
You did! If you weren't there, Larry, I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth would have been
Excuse me.
found guilty.
Gotta resist the urge to do voices. But seriously, Nick, that boat shop caretaker guy is pretty suspicious. But Edgy ain't off the hook yet. Way to spoil the mood, Larry. Hey, I'm just a guy sitting in the audience, you know? Absolutely, Larry. How dare you? Don't you dare come between Wrightworth. The Wrightworth ship. You will never tear it apart. From where I was sitting, Edgy seems pretty edgy. I mean, can you really know he's telling the truth about that night?
Nick?
I don't know. But what I do know is I'm going to believe in you two until the end. Us two? Edgeworth and... Who else? You mean me, right? Nah, he means me, right, Nick? Yeah, you, Larry.
Not me.
But why you, Larry? Huh? Actually, yeah, why me, Nick? Oh, sad backstory time. Oh, yes, here we go. Enough with the silent treatment. Nick, why do you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? I mean, he's changed recently, true. But when we first met him, he was kind of a jerk, don't you think? You didn't know him back then. Back when he wanted to become a defense attorney. Wait. Was that when you two were classmates? Here it is, weird vampire. The music change. Sounds like an organ. Yes, in grade school. They saved me. Miles and Larry. They saved me, and I'll never forget it. That's why I became a defense attorney, you know. What? Hey, Larry, what's he talking about? Huh? Sorry, I kind of forgot. Funny part is, this is Larry's fault. Okay, Nick, out with it. I'm gonna hear this story today, and that's final. Okay. It's kind of a long story, so hang in there. It was the very end of 3rd grade. I was on trial. A class trial. Class trial? Alright, the class trial. This is so dumb. You remember, Larry. Spring, end of 3rd grade? A kid in our class got his lunch money stolen. Lunch money? Our school was really small. Every month, kids would bring in an envelope with money for lunch from home. Huh, I see. Anyway, this kid's envelope disappeared with $38 still inside. Oh yeah, now that you mention it, I do remember that. I can see why you'd forget, though. You were out of school that day. Anyway, the envelope had been stolen during PE class. I was coming down with a cold, so I'd skipped PE that day. I was the only one not in class. So they thought you did it? Yeah. The kids in class said I should be put on trial. Trial? So the next day, we held a classroom trial, with me as the defendant. I didn't do it! Guilty! He did it! Guilty! It was you! Thief! Oh. No one play with him. That's so mean. So, what is... I know! Also, I would have never been allowed to skip PE just because I had a cold. Like, at the most, they would have made me sit out. Yeah, screw this teacher. I remember we had like classroom money in our 4th grade class, and I had lost mine, but I thought somebody took all my classroom money from me, from our teacher, and my teacher actually was like, "Well, don't you just go around saying that people stole your money? Like, your friend over there, do you think she stole your money? No, then don't start talking about how somebody stole your money." So it's like, that's how teachers should handle it. Hey! Yes, happy Easter. It is a busy Sunday. In the end, even the teacher thought I'd done it. Go over and apologize, Phoenix. I didn't know what was happening. I was so sad, I couldn't stop crying. Everyone was staring at me like I'd done it.
tried to apologize. I went to where the boy whose money had been stolen was sitting. That's when it happened. He shouldn't have to apologize. The only thing that belongs in a trial is evidence. Anything else has no place. You should all be ashamed. Amateurs! Miles? It wasn't you who stole my money, was it?
Oh, now he stands up.
No. Then you shouldn't apologize. Everyone's been shouting you did it, but no one has any proof.
This is literally what the justice system in this game looks like now. Everybody's shouting. Yeah, you needed a doctor's note. But if you were sick enough to not do PE, usually you were sick enough to leave school. Yeah, yo, Seal, so I'm getting over COVID right now, so I'm not going to be doing voices today. And that's why I'm coughing, and I've got my water and my hot tea, so just FYI.
That is why, Your Honor, this boy is innocent. But Miles, it was your money that was stolen.
This dumbass teacher. We don't need proof. We don't need proof. That's so dumb.
Why don't you all just shut up?
Larry!
Is Larry not... Oh, he's just shown up to class in his boxer shorts. This is always how it is. Everybody ganging up and picking on one person. Just think how he feels. He said he didn't do it, so he didn't do it.
It's because Larry stole the money. Very well.
I will replace the money myself. This class trial is over. That's how it happened. After that, the three of us were the best of friends. It's like, I love teachers, and I get that they're under a ton of stress, especially in this country. Our education system is so messed up. But, yeah, it's like, some of them lose their minds a little bit too much, or want to be too, just want to be their class's friend instead of the teacher. Wow, I had no idea. Yeah, I had no idea either. I mean, I forgot. That's when I learned what it meant to be alone. Totally alone, without a friend in the world. You did a good thing, Larry. Yeah, well, I was just lucky that I took the day off from school. If I'd have been there, they would have thought I'd done it. So I took it kind of personally, see? When something smells, it's usually the butts. Sorry guys, I'm gonna try and lower my voice a little bit. My throat's bugging me a little. We're probably not gonna go for the full 2 hours, but I'm gonna try and get through the whole investigation. Anyway, Edgeworth and I talked after that class trial. That's when I heard his father was a defense attorney. I remember his eyes would shine whenever he talked about his father. I'm gonna become a defense attorney, just like my father. A famous defense attorney. Then, a few months later, he suddenly transferred to another school. TL6 incident. Right, I'm not sure, but the transfer probably had to do with his father's death.
Oh yeah, I got the tea and the water.
That's so sad. It was several years later when I heard Edgeworth's name again. There was an article about him in the newspaper. The headline was something like, "Dark Suspicions of a Demon Attorney." Fabricating evidence, manipulating testimonies, covering up facts. The article said he'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. But why? What happened? I mean, that's not the Edgy I used to know at all. That's what I thought too. I tried to get in touch with him. I don't know how many times. He never replied. I guess he didn't want to see his old friends. I couldn't just drop it, though. I wanted to meet him, to learn why he had become who he became. That's when I decided. Wait, you don't mean... That's why? That's why he became a defense attorney? To meet Edgeworth? If I was a defense attorney, I knew he'd have to meet me whether he wanted to or not. That's a lot. In court. Edgeworth believed in me, and I believe in him. He's in pain, and no one's on his side. I'm the only one who knows the real Edgeworth. I'm the only one who can help him. Whoa, Nick! So is that why you helped me out for free? Yes. I helped you because I believed in you. Except I don't remember saying I do it for free. Aw, Nick! Nick! We have to save Mr. Edgeworth if it's the last thing we do, okay? Right. It very well may be. Why, Phoenix, do you think you're gonna die? First, there's that rental boat shop caretaker. We need to find out who or what he is. I'd settle for who. I guess I can clean out some of this evidence I no longer need. Okay, let's go. Alright, what do we get rid of? I think we got rid of Lotta's testimony. We still have a lot of room, though. He wrote to me. You love me. I always knew Nick cared. I'm sure that is nice, though. When somebody that you haven't heard from in a long time reaches out to you. Even if you aren't sure how to respond. Hey, pal. Long time no see. Detective Gumshoe. Close one today, eh? I got so worked up I snapped my tie in half. How'd you snap your tie in half? Sorry about that. No prob, pal. Thanks to you, we now know who really did it. You mean the boat shop caretaker? Look, I'll make you a promise. I'll have that scoundrel in my custody by trial time tomorrow. Come what may. Moulin Rouge. It's my duty to you as a police officer. Now I'm off to catch me a criminal. Detective Gumshoe sure is active today. Oh, one other thing. Eek? No one can go into the woods today. The woods? Where Lotta was camping? The woods are off limits to camping, and apparently the park ranger found out. He got pretty mad. No one can go in for a while. Aw, Lotta's in a lot of trouble. Anyway, I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Alright. The beach. The steel eyesore is missing. Eyesore? Looks like the hot dog stand is closed too. I guess Larry's too busy worrying about Mr. Edgeworth to show up for work. Alright. The shop. The old caretaker got away. Yep. Never imagined he might be the real murderer. Hmm? I know that clearing of the throat area. Oh, is it Grossberg? Aha, hello. What might you be doing here? Out for a walk, hmm? Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see? Mr. Grossberg? This is no time for idle reminiscing. Sorry, I'm checking on Amanda real quick. Oh, she's great. She's at a spa. Probably. Hopefully. Mr. Edgeworth's trial ends tomorrow. That is true, yes. But from what I saw of today's trial, Edgeworth should be fine, right? Well, I'm not so sure about that. Oh, what do you mean by that? Well, I'm not sure. If you find anything out, come by my office at once. I may be able to offer you some assistance. Now that we're at the end of it, you're gonna offer us assistance finally, Grossberg? Thanks. Bye. Yeah, awesome, Grossberg. What do you think Mr. Grossberg was doing here anyways? Who knows? Alright. Can we examine anything? Caretaker must have run for the hills, huh? Looks like it. He didn't seem like a bad person. People will surprise you. The forest, there's someone in there. You're right, there's a few policemen in there. They must be looking for the caretaker. Good luck. Alright. There's some boats floating at the dock. Oh, you already knew about that. Alright. Let's move into the shack and talk to Polly. Nobody's home. Hello, hello. Hey, it's Polly. I wonder where your owner's gone, Polly. Hello, hello. I can't believe he'd run off and leave his poor parrot to fend for herself. Yeah, that is pretty shitty. To leave your pet. Maybe I should take care of Polly, Nick. You probably shouldn't just kidnap her. The police know about her anyway. I'm sure they'll do something. Well, okay. Sorry, Polly. He says I can't take you. Great. Now the bird's gonna hate me. That reminds me, Nick. Polly here knows the number to the safe, right? Yeah, that's right. What's the number to the safe? 1228. Let's open it, Nick. Come on. I'm sure there isn't any money in there. How do you know? Aw. Maya! Don't be a thief! He keeps it locked, right? So there must be something of value in there. I'm not so sure. Let's see what's in there. There might be a deal 6 clue. It's a letter. I know, it's what you would have thought Maya would be sick of prison by this point. Instead, she's like, let's rob this man now that he's not in his home. A letter? Ah, boring. There's no name or signature on this thing. It's handwritten in very precise, clear letters. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Edgeworth. Nick, why would Mr. Edgeworth's name be on here? How should I know? I'm gonna read the whole thing. Hey, kid. I'm getting over COVID and my throat's hurting, so as an update to you. So I'm not going to be doing voices today, unfortunately. Thank you. It also says, this is your last chance. Now is the time to get revenge on the 2 men who ruined your life. It describes the murder plot in detail. How to kill Robert Hammond and frame Edgeworth. Firing twice? This is exactly what I figured out today in court. It's all here in perfect detail. What do you think it means, Nick? I don't know, but it looks like these are instructions for that caretaker. When he killed Robert Hammond and called out Edgeworth, he was following instructions. But who could have written that letter? And what does it mean to get revenge on Miles Edgeworth? Look, I don't know, okay? This Ricola must be adding like a really funny thing to my voice. But one thing's for certain. This letter's an amazing clue. Add it to the court record. Alright. Didn't turn the heater on. Fish that they caught to boast about them, yeah. Right, but don't all the fish on the wall here look really puny to you? Well, you know what they say. You should have seen the one that got away. Except the one that got away from us was the caretaker, and we did see him. Phoenix over here with a dirty mind. Why do I feel like we're having 2 different conversations here? He didn't turn the heater on. It doesn't look like he uses his kitchen much. You're right. I guess the whole pasta restaurant thing was a lie. What, you thought he was telling the truth? Okay. Alright, can we talk to Polly? No, we already talked to Polly. Maybe now it's time to go back to Grossberg. What do you guys think? Should we go check out Grossberg? Wait, we can't. Where is he? Oh, here's Edgeworth. You look as grim as always. Mr. Edgeworth, I heard the story about the class trial. Class trial? What do you mean? You don't remember? I'm sorry, I don't remember everything that happened in 3rd grade either. No, I don't. Your lunch money was stolen, wasn't it? In 3rd grade. Lunch money? Yeah, I like this art style too, and I like how they just basically updated the classic, like gave it a little bit more polish. And they're able to do so much with like maybe 3 or 4 expressions for each character. So that if one of them does end up having like a breakdown or something like that, it's that much more shocking. Oh, right. Yes, I seem to remember something like that. Nick, I think you're the only one who really remembers. It usually goes that way with stuff that has a big impact on you. Yeah, like Phoenix says, it probably really only mattered to me anyway. Mr. Edgeworth, didn't you know? That trial was the reason Nick became a defense attorney. Ridiculous. Gee, thanks. That said, it does sound like the kind of thing you do. You haven't changed a bit, have you, Wright? So simple. To a fault, even. What's that rule? Occam's razor? The simplest explanation is usually the right one? Well, maybe yeah, but... I think you changed too much, Edgeworth. Perhaps. Alright. Hey, Edgeworth. Why'd you become a prosecutor anyway? You used to look up to your dad. You said you wanted to be a defense attorney, right? I couldn't let myself deny reality like you. What do you mean? My father was taken from me. And you want me to defend criminals? I'm sorry, Wright, but I'm not that good of a person. One suspect was apprehended in your father's murder, right? Yes. The man trapped in the elevator with my father. His name was Yanni Yogi. He had to be the shooter, any way you look at it. Yet, he was found innocent. That defense attorney got him off the hook. That would be Robert Hammond. See, here's the thing. I've had a few professors who are public defenders. And they say, like, it can be hard to defend certain people. But... A, there's always more to the story than you think there is. And every single person deserves compassion. Is a thing. And it's not their right to... And it's not their duty to prove themselves innocent. It's just, they have a right to be able to stand up to the government and say, hey, you haven't proven a full case against me, which is your job. The three of us were trapped in that elevator for 5 hours. When we were rescued, we all suffered oxygen deprivation. I had lost all memory of the murder. Lost your memory? And now I can't recall what happened in that elevator. That was the crux of Yogi's attorney's argument in court. He claimed Yanni Yogi had been of sound mind, due to the oxygen deprivation. Right, absolutely. Everybody has a right to a fair trial. 100%. Like, that is your legal right under the law. And that's hard to do if you don't have... If you can't, like, defend yourself in this system. There's too much out there. You have a right to an attorney to at least guide you through the process. Even if you're guilty. He was released due to a lack of evidence. Innocent. That's when I changed my mind. I started to hate defense attorneys. Von Karma. What's your relationship with Von Karma? He's my teacher and a man who deserves respect. I learned everything I know of courtroom techniques from him. So he's like my sister was to you, Nick. He's a perfectionist in all things. In court, in his personal life. He's obsessed with doing everything perfectly. Von Karma's bad karma. The man that we dislike. Perfectly, huh? In all the cases he has taken on, none were left unsolved. And not one suspect was declared innocent. Ever. That's the thing, you don't get declared innocent. You're innocent until proven guilty, and you can be found not guilty. That doesn't make you innocent. It just means that there wasn't enough evidence there to say that you were definitely guilty. That's why you're not declared innocent. You're declared not guilty. But that's... I know. It's possible some of the suspects were indeed innocent. However, it is impossible for us to accurately determine that in every case. All Von Karma does in his job is to find the suspect guilty. Perfectly. That's not his... well... Anyway. In any case, it's nigh well impossible to find a weakness in him. Should a weakness appear, he would do everything in his power to make it go away. Edgeworth? If what you're saying is true, you're headed for a guilty sentence tomorrow. He's right! Now's no time to praise the enemy, Mr. Edgeworth. It's a strange situation in which I find myself, I'll admit. No kidding. Alright. Should we present him with the... Let's show him what he thinks of this. Kind of preyed on Edgeworth. He found him when he was most... Yeah. Absolutely. That's the other thing that we don't like about Von Karma. Oh. Man is at a hotel. Very nice hotel. Yeah, like, let me manipulate this child. Make him like a mini-me, even though I already have a child who's just like me. Hmm? This came out of the safe in the shack where that boat rental caretaker lives. I see. Revenge. Yeah, let her know! On me? Who is that old guy anyway? I don't know. Could he be an innocent defendant you got declared guilty or something? Nice, right? But I don't remember that old man. Not at all. So he was following this letter then? Oh yeah, it's just this whole... Alright, child. Let me be condescending to you. Someone else was behind the letter. Two men. Meaning myself and Robert Hammond? It also says this is your last chance. Excuse me. Last chance? Wait, maybe. Maybe he's talking about the statute of limitations on the DL6 incident. We hate Von Karma. I'm trying to think of something clever, like a clever joke to make it Von Karma's expense, but I can't think of anything. Wait. Wait, that old man. Do you know who he is? Yogi. Could he be Yogi? Yogi? The suspect in the DL6 incident. The one who was found innocent. Why is it called DL6? I'm not gonna show that. It does sound like a space probe, doesn't it? Alright, Yogi. He was the court bailiff at the time. We just happened to be in that elevator together 15 years ago. The quake was incredibly strong. Before I knew it, everything was dark. Usually, it depends. So there can be like investigations into matters can be given numbers like for example, equal employment opportunity cases. They can have case numbers assigned to them, but the actual case itself, like when it goes to trial, that's given a name like plaintiff versus a defendant, or state government versus defendant. We were there for so long, it felt like forever. And in the States, they're not usually called incidents. The air thinned, and the darkness closed in on us in that little box. We became unsettled. I can't breathe. I said, quiet, you're not making this any easier. I want to get out. Help, get us out. Don't shout, you'll just use up more oxygen. That's all I remember. When I came to, I was in a hospital bed, staring up at the ceiling. In court, Yanni Yogi's mental condition was called into question. They claimed the oxygen deprivation and stress had caused temporary insanity. In the end, the claim passed the court, and Yogi was found innocent. But isn't that strange? This letter tells him to get revenge on Edgeworth. Why would he want to take revenge on you? Right. Yeah? There's something that's been troubling me these last few days. I don't know whether or not I should tell you. Just tell him, Edgeworth. You mean the nightmare? Yeah, we've been through this. I think the time has come to tell all. A nightmare. For the last 15 years, I've had the same dream almost every night. I wake up in a fearful sweat every time. What kind of dream? It's a dream about my father's killing in the dark. Help, can't breathe, quiet, you're not making this easier. I want to get out. You're using up more oxygen. Can't breathe. You're using up my air. What? Stop breathing my air, I'll stop you. What are you? Stop breathing my air! No, Father. He's attacking Father. Then I see the pistol lying by my feet. I don't know if it was evidence from that day in court or the bailiffs. In a daze, I pick up the pistol. Get away! Get away from my father! With that scream, I wake. It's a bone-chilling scream. A scream that has rung in my ears for the past 15 years. But that's just a dream, right? Right? That thought is the only thing that has kept me sane. But what if I'm wrong? What if it's real? We all do terrible things in our dreams. Well, not all of them. Sometimes they're good things. Sometimes people shut out memories in self-defense. Maybe it was I who killed my father. If you think about it that way, this letter makes sense. Think about it. Yogi was really innocent. That's why he wanted revenge against me. Wait, Edgeworth, you mean... It was me. I was the true criminal of DL6. I shot my father. This is bad. What are we gonna do? What can we do? I don't know. I don't think there is anything we can do, like it or not. If there's someone else who knows a lot about the DL6 incident, maybe. Now we go to Grossberg. There is Nick. Grossberg. Mr. Grossberg. Oh, hello there. What's wrong? You look troubled. I can't believe you're not. My. Just calm down and tell me what happened, hmm? Mr. Edgeworth, he... I see. So Edgeworth dreamt he shot his own father. Only a dream. I wonder. What? If that's the case, then why do you two look so troubled? Well... Also, consider this. Yogi quite certainly holds a deep grudge against Miles Edgeworth. So deep he'd want to frame him for murder. This leads me to surmise that Mr. Edgeworth's dream was not a dream. It was real. As you imagined. Miles Edgeworth threw the pistol to save his father. Pistol fired and the deed was done. No! I don't believe it. Yogi was suspected of murder, and his career as a bailiff was irrevocably wrecked. Thus, he sought revenge on Miles Edgeworth. This was his last chance, of course, with the statute of limitations so close. But then who? What do you know about Edgeworth's father? He was a defense attorney without peer. It sounds trite, but it's true. Well, he may have had one peer now that I think about it. Your mentor, Mia Fey. My sister. Gregory Edgeworth was very disapproving of Mr. Von Karma's techniques, and yet Von Karma adopted him. That's no surprise. Von Karma is an extreme man. Forged testimonies and evidence are nothing to him. Hey, Ethan Ark, hello! Hello, nice to see you. Welcome to Twitch. I've been telling the chat, I'm just getting over COVID. My voice is a little wrecked. So, I usually do top tier. Weird Vampire and Kid will let you know. I usually do top tier voiceovers in Ace Attorney. But today I'm a little sick. And Amanda, unfortunately, is not joining us. She is on vacation. The result? He has a perfect win record in court. To beat him, Gregory Edgeworth tried to call attention to his methods. And he lost. And died in despair, as it were. I see. Oh, thank you. Alright, the spirit medium. Have you ever played Ace Attorney? Ethan R? Let us know. When Gregory Edgeworth was killed, the police called on a spirit medium. That was your mother, Misty Faye. I'm going to top off my water. 1 second, guys. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Just needed to top off my water. I'm Gregory Edgeworth. I've been killed. The one who shot me was the bailiff, Yanni Yogi. Oh yeah, I binged this anime when I was in law school, or when I was studying for the bar exam, actually. Yet Yogi was found innocent. That's when my mother left us. Everyone called her a fraud. That's right. Everyone thought she was, you see. Yet, now that I think about it, it seems the one who lied was Gregory Edgeworth's ghost. Gregory Edgeworth must have known who shot him. I don't believe it. So you're saying he falsified his testimony? That Edgeworth's dad lied to protect his son? It's only a possibility, mind you. But a possibility nonetheless. Alright, should we present to him the letter? Or has... we've already talked about this. Oh. So this is the letter. Does seem he was following the letter when he killed Hammond. But why kill Robert Hammond? Hammond was a skilled defense attorney. I have watched Death Note. Do you see my Weird Vampire recognize my anime shirt? This is from Bungo Stray Dogs. Oh, have you guys ever seen the bloopers for Ace Attorney, the English dub of Ace Attorney? It's awesome. I love the Ace Attorney bloopers. The guy who voices Phoenix, his name is Eric Vale. He voiced adult Trunks in some Dragon Ball Z dubs. He is hilarious. Here, I'll pull some up in a sec. So nobody knows why it's called DL6. Probably somebody just came up with that as like a funny or a cool sounding name for the incident. Okay. Thanks, Weird Vampire. He defended clients not for their sake, but for his own. His own sake? He never trusted his clients. The only thing he trusted was his own ability. But he got the client found. I hate that they keep saying found innocent. That annoys me so much. Why should it matter? Actually, it's quite different. He won that verdict for no one but himself. Yogi was a free man, but socially he was ruined. You'll understand soon enough. Wait. This letter. I've seen this handwriting somewhere before a long time ago. Whose handwriting was this? Von Karma. Could it be Manfred von Karma? Von Karma? Why would he have something to do with this? I know, yeah. No, that's 100% what's going on, but I'm trying to save my voice. I explained it earlier in the stream. I'm like, that's why we say not guilty, not innocent, not found innocent. Von Karma, Von Karma. Wait, you're right, my boy. This is Von Karma's handwriting. I'm sure of it. I used to see it all the time on court reports. But that means the one who told Mr. Yogi to kill was... Correct. Manfred von Karma himself. What does this mean then? Why would von Karma want to frame Edgeworth? I think I know why, but I just want to double check. I think it's this photograph. I think... Here, let's check. I think it's this photograph. Gregory Edgeworth? I wonder what would have become of Von Karma were he alive. Okay, so it wasn't this. DL6? This incident took place 15 years ago tomorrow, so tomorrow we'll see the completion of not one but 2 trials. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we talked about LA Noire last week, last Sunday. Amanda and I played that game when we were kids. Well, Amanda played it, I watched. I'm afraid the damage of the DL6 incident has done will never be eased. Okay, so it wasn't that either. Why would he want to frame... I'm at a loss here, guys. I know. X to doubt, and then what's the old guy going like his classic doubt face. Why would he want to frame Edgeworth? Misty? No. A murder weapon? All right. If it truly was Von Karma who wrote this letter, then he would know the truth. He would know that Miles Edgeworth had accidentally killed his own father. He'll say as much tomorrow in court, I should think. He'll press the point until the court finds Miles Edgeworth guilty. Oh no. But how could Von Karma know about Mr. Edgeworth's past like that? Even Mr. Edgeworth thought it was just a nightmare. That I do not know. Yet I do know that Von Karma is both persistent and a perfectionist. He may be seeking to satisfy a grudge against Gregory Edgeworth by hurting his son. What do you mean? 15 years ago. Von Karma met Edgeworth in court and Von Karma did win. But he didn't make it through the trial unscarred. What happened in the trial between Edgeworth's dad and Von Karma? Von Karma got the guilty verdict he wanted. He won the trial. But Gregory Edgeworth accused Von Karma of faulty evidence. And though he lost the trial, Mr. Edgeworth's accusation stood. Faulty evidence. It was the only penalty Von Karma has ever received in his career as a prosecutor. Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record. Wow. It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. A vacation? Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in his many years of prosecuting. Really? He doesn't take vacations? Like, go to the sea or the mountains? Don't tell me he's never been to Europe. You have strange ideas about vacations, Maya. In any case, that was the only time he took a vacation from work. I believe the penalty upset him quite a lot. Odd. If he wanted to keep a perfect record so badly, why would he take such a long vacation? What do we do, Nick? Von Karma is going to bring up DL6, so you can bet on it. What if Mr. Edgeworth pleads guilty to DL6? I won't let him. I'm trying to think about what they would do in an incident like this. Considering that he was a child at the time. I mean, children can be put on trial for murder. But it's like, I don't know. In order to be charged with murder, you need actus reus and mens rea. So actus reus is the act itself, and mens rea is the state of mind. So you need to have you need to be in the right state of mind to actually commit murder, as opposed to like manslaughter. Yes, Mr. Wright. I hate to say this, but even accidental murder is murder, you know. Well, I just explained. And then the degrees of murder, like first degree, second degree, it's all about like the temperature of the blood, so to speak. So like the colder the blood is, so like the more there's more indication of premeditation. So if you're not in a really, so like let's say you get into a fight with your partner and it's all really hot and intense, your blood's boiling and you kill your partner, there's less premeditation involved there, so it's lesser to degree. Whereas let's say you get into a fight with your boss at work and you're really angry at work, but then you go home and you think about it and then you plot your boss's murder and then you go into work in cold blood. That's closer to first degree murder. I just believe in Edgeworth's innocence. Yeah, Ethan Ark. Are you a lawyer too, or close to the legal system? I'm not a criminal attorney at all, just full disclosure. Do not take anything I say. Alright. Don't like take anything I say as legal advice, please, for the love of God. Oh, foundation year law class. So are you in law school? But Nick, Mr. Edgeworth admits it himself. His father must have lied to protect him from beyond the grave. I don't care. I know he's not guilty. Mr. Wright. If you say so, I suppose I could go check again. The police files might hold something of interest. Mr. Grossberg, thank you. Ages ago, yeah. Like, yeah, this is not legal advice. Oh, yeah. There's a whole lot of ethical stuff there, too. About, like, who's a client and everything. And they do teach you about, offering people advice. Yeah, because that's the other thing. It's like, oh, you're a lawyer. Can I ask you a question about something? It's like, A, I get paid for this. So, no, you can't ask me a question unless you, like, stop by my office. B, there's a whole bunch of stuff that I can get into trouble with. Like, there's all privileges and everything. Like, yeah. I think the chances of finding something are slim. I understand. Police materials, Alright, are we going back to the... Oh, we can't go back to the detention center. Oh wait, yes we can. There's hardly anyone here. Everyone must be out looking for the old guy, Yogi. I don't think Gumsh will be coming back today. He's staying out late looking for someone. Sounds like he's pounding the pavement for real. We were wondering if we could go check out the records room again. Well, now I can't just have anyone wandering around in there. But I guess Mr. Von Karma is in there now anyway. You can go in as long as he's in there. Ooh, this is creepy. Von Karma. Yeah, he just arrived actually. He's in the records room? Let's hurry. To the records room. So I gotta pop another Ricola. Dusty as always. We were only here just yesterday. I'm sure they just haven't had time to clean. What's wrong, Nick? Nothing. I was just noticing that he isn't in here. Von Karma. Ooh! Ooh! What's this? One of the drawers here is open. Someone must have been looking in it recently. The label says unsolved cases, evidence. Nick? The file for DL6, it's completely empty. What? What are you doing in here? Ooh! Ooh! Full frontal Von Karma, that's weird. It's weird looking. His face is weird. Karma, you snake! Look at his nose, he does look like Voldemort, doesn't he? That serious highlight. Von Karma! Ooh. How do you know my name? Huh? Have we met? What are you saying? We see each other every day, don't we? We're Miles Edgeworth's defense team. Defense team? Oh, the smile's creepy. Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it. I beg your pardon. You see, I rarely remember defense attorneys. They are like bugs to me. Needless things to be quashed. Oh. I never played that game. I'll have to bring it up to Amanda. Fahrenheit the Indigo Prophecy. I can see how this guy was Edgeworth's mentor. It is a scary Von Karma. Why is he smiling? I don't like it. Mr. Edgeworth is your student, right? A romanticist who still can't shed that veneer of amateurism. I'm sorry, guys. I'm like still like tempted to do the German accent, my like weird French-German Alsace-Lorraine accent, but my throat's bugging me. Just like his father, always second rate. Mr. Von Karma, you had an axe to grind with Mr. Gregory Edgeworth, didn't you? Me? A grudge against a mere defense attorney? Why? About whom? Because he dealt a blow to your otherwise perfect trial record? Oh! So you did, but what I don't get is... why did you take his son under your wing afterwards? Well, these police officers will get away with it. They all love Edgeworth too much. Kill it with fire. The son of your most bitter rival. That, my dear attorney, is none of your business. Oh. He wanted to crush Edgeworth's father. Tomorrow will be the last day of this trial. It's been a while since I've had a defense attorney last this long. Still, you will lose in the end. Miles Edgeworth will admit his own guilt. His guilt of 15 years ago, you mean? You're quite the researcher. If you've done your homework so well, then certainly you must understand. You know what Miles Edgeworth will tell the court tomorrow. You're right. So Von Karma is going to bring up the DL6 court incident in court tomorrow. Let's present him with the letter. Mr. Von Karma, have a look at this. This was you, wasn't it? You instructed Yan Yogi to commit murder. How many years has it been since I've heard him called by that name? He's a fool. Creepy Von Karma! He admitted it! I told him to burn it after he read it. So you admit it. You wrote Mr. Yogi this letter. Yes, my dear defense attorney. Thank you for taking the trouble to bring it to me. You saved me from a lot of needless hassle. Nick? What is that thing? Oh, creepy. Oh. Oh. Does he got a Twitch? I want to see if he has a Twitch animation. Nope, just blinking. A stun gun. Indeed. 600,000 volts will pulse through your body like a dog touching an electric fence. 600,000? Oh, don't worry. People don't die from it usually. Now give me the letter. You are in a police station. No. No. Whoa, what are you? Nick, run! Maya! Out of my You were in a police station. You're telling me nobody heard them screaming in the records room? Ugh, he got us. I know, weird vampire. Phoenix just didn't listen. Letter's gone, of course. And he took the DL6 evidence, all of it. Back to having no clues. Wait, Maya jumped first. Maya, is she okay? Maya! Maya, open your eyes. Maya. Yeah, seriously. The letter, did he take it? Oh, yeah. Are you okay? I couldn't stop him. I jumped as fast as I could, but one shot from that thing knocked me out cold. I'm useless. I'm no good as a lawyer or a medium. I can't even call my sister. Not even now when we need her the most. I wish I hadn't woken up at all. Maya, don't do that. Maya. There has to be some way I can help her. I better do something about her self-confidence first. Maya. She's holding something. What is that? A bullet? DL6 incident, evidence number 7, taken from the heart of Gregory Edgeworth. I remember. Von Karma was holding this when Maya jumped him. Taken from the heart still bears clear ballistic markings. I'll prove it to you, Maya. You're most definitely not useless. I'll prove it to you in court tomorrow. Oh yes. We are the puppy. And we will not be kicked. Or Maya's the puppy. To be continued. Yeah. Awesome. So let's save. What do we think so far? Come on. Come on. All right. I know it's very exciting. Here, I do want to show you guys, since I brought it up. Fail Ace Attorney bloopers. This is what I was talking about since Ethan Arc was talking about. If he wasn't sure about if he had seen this anime. Here, Eric Vale is the actor that literally shit Eric Vale says on Ace Attorney.
Can it f me? What's that?
Ahoy, Steel Samurai!
Can I f it? Dad? Excuse me. What the f are you looking at?
Yes, dearie. And aren't you just the sweetest for asking about me?
Listen, bitch, this is my case, my witness. Shut up, old man. Beard and stupid farts.
There's a darkness underneath. Complex and bitter, but still tasty.
Could you please stop describing your testicles? But I know you can do this. And then later we can maybe hang out a little bit. Maybe date or something. That's right. He and I used to do some pretty gay stuff.
He's a prosecutor.
I've been doing some thinking, too.
About what?
Penises, mostly. There is only one thing on my menu. Dick. Gumshoe. What is this? Something smooth and hard. Sorry. I don't know. That's a hard line to deliver. Okay. And I saw Dolly kneeling over him. She was sucking his dick.
Oh god, this is a bit much.
Oh, I'll help you, baby.
He's hysterical, so. Oh yeah, he has the most amazing Phoenix Wright voice. And again, he's Trunks, so that makes it even funnier. No, you'll never look at Phoenix the same way again. And I love that he's even 100% on board to the whole, yes, it is canon, and Eric Vale is also 100% on board with the whole Wrightworth ship. Oh, this is also a good one. The guy who voices Edgeworth also voices Mr. Aizawa. What is it? Eraserhead from My Hero Academia.
Detective! Shut the f*** up!
He has a great laugh.
She managed to make her way back home alone.
She managed to wake and bake.
This man held a grudge Sorry, I do drugs.
I paid a visit to Wright at the hospital. He requested I do him.
Again, both of them are on board with the Wrightworth.
What? He really asked for that?
He did. Be honest with me. You know, yeah, poison. Oh, your suit is loud.
Yeah, 100%. You really asked for that.
The defense is ready to present your argument. Your argument? It is a
Yeah, I said it was his argument. And now it's just gonna be me telling a story, a very short story. Once upon a time, there was a defense prosecutor. And his name was Phoenix Wright, but he was in the hospital. And now, taking his place, is a totally unqualified shithead. At least for the time being.
Oh, yeah.
What are you trying to say?
We've proven that it is not...
And then I just gave up.
Yeah. So, if you ever miss Phoenix Wright or Ace Attorney and you just want to laugh really hard, that's what I do. Alright, I'm going to drink some hot tea and rest my voice, but thank you guys so much for joining. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful Easter. Amanda is having a great time on vacation. Ghost Stories is amazing. Literally, that if any of you have ever seen Ghost Stories or have never seen Ghost Stories, highly recommend. Thank you. I'm already doing a ton better. But basically what they said was the bare skeleton of the plot and the character names have to be kept in place. Everything else is fair game to be improvised. And as a intellectual property buff, I would be fascinated to see the licensing agreement, because usually there's like some agreements in place about when you license things into different languages, what can be translated and etc., etc. But I will stop talking. Happy Easter, everyone. Thank you again for joining. We will be here, or I will not be here next week, but Amanda will be streaming. So, I know Ghost is only good in the English dub. Go watch some Ghost Stories, everybody, and we'll all have some fun next week with Amanda, who I don't know what she's going to be streaming, but she'll be streaming next week. But thanks again. Bye and happy Easter.
Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up.